My name is Agam Iheanyi-Igwe. I'm a professor. I also serve as Dean, overseeing the School of Bible, Theology and Ministry, and serve as Director of the Center for Calling and Community. That's a mouthful. Came here to teach theology. In a previous life, I had been a pastor. I went from serving as a pastor to helping equip the next generation of pastors. So that's what brought me here. Teaching is about transformation. It's not just about transmitting information. I think learning should lead to transformation. That's what it's all about, personal transformation as students have these learning encounters. Theology is in service of the church, and I want students to know that we don't do theology just for the sake of theology. Integration for me, in that sense, looks at the whole person. Your mind. This is a university. We're about learning, so we can get away from information. But the hands, also what you do. But I think at the core, at the heart of that is also the heart. And that's your passion, your affections, what you love. Why wouldn't anybody want to study theology? I feel like that's the right question. In a sense, everybody does theology. Whatever it is you're doing, there is some theological thinking that you should bring into how and why you do what you do, particularly if you are a follower of Jesus. And I like to say that's why people should take theology classes. People who are not following Jesus, come take theology classes so that you become one. My advice to students at Bushnell will be to jump in with both feet. You may never have an opportunity like this again, where it's your full-time job. All you get to do is just learn. And you have all these awesome people who are invested in your development. The thinking is like, when I graduate from college and I get a real job, or when I get into the real world, you're in college right now. This is not some pretend world. This is the real world. It begins now. So apply yourselves to what you're doing. That's what God has called us to do, to be. I love what I do, but I also consider it a calling. As I've embraced opportunities to serve, some of those service things have then become a part of my job. In academia, you have teaching, you have scholarship, you have service. Those are three categories, and rank advancement is based on those things. You've got to make sure you have a finger on each of those things. But I think the service piece is more of a natural bent I have towards that, if that makes sense. Faith shapes everything about my role at Bushnell. I want to help students consider issues of faith because they're real. I would want everybody to be a follower of Jesus. Do I have the power to do that? No. Will everybody be a follower of Jesus? Probably not, but it doesn't stop me from wanting it. I know many followers of Jesus who feel like they have to live this compartmentalized life. I go to work, and in my workplace, it's like I have to lock up my Christian identity or lock up my faith in a cupboard somewhere. It can't come out. It's not like that here. We are a Christian university. So we're like, bring it. Bring your Christian self. And it's not just that you should bring it, we want you to even thrive as you're doing it. That's what I love. That's part of what I bring to that part of my role, that part of what I do at Bushnell.